Hey, look at that. We made it into the dam. We're going to go do a little bit of messing around and wandering around. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our Interloper run. I still have all this wonderful goodness on me, and I'm going to carry on. We're going to kind of press forward. I know she's tired. I know she's not happy with me, but we really need to get to the top side of the dam with all... Oh, thank you very much. I want to try to carry again. I want to try to carry this fire as long as possible. So we're going to need to go to the at least central section of the dam before the sun goes down, so that we can make a little bit of water. Even though there's a toilet upstairs and a few things, we do have a fire. We're going to use it. We're going to keep moving. So we're going to do a little bit of just looting what we can loot, and that's awesome. So we'll get on through it. Those matches are not guaranteed to be there. Those are called free matches. There's a free cup of coffee. There's a toaster that if I feel like cutting it up, I can. So that's awesome. I usually try to go for the smaller things because they only take about 15 minutes to hack up. So toasters, buckets. If I find something else, I'll show you. Lamps are another thing. I don't think there's anything in that freezer, so we'll just kind of keep walking. It's going to take a little bit, but we have lots and lots of containers to search, and again, hopefully we find a pry bar in this building. Pry bars are one of those things that they're not guaranteed to spawn any specific area. There's locations in the world they will spawn. So like that bucket, that's a good thing to cut up. It only takes a couple of minutes. The broken metal cases, they only take a couple of minutes to cut up. So we have lots of torches. We're going to get our weight down as we wander through this. Are we going to get the regular tools? We got the regular tools. Okay, I'm going to leave those right there. I don't need them per se. Anything else? One of these lockers is going to be locked. They're all locked. Great. Wonderful. Like that control box. That's a good deal for a couple of pieces of metal. These doors, the metal doors, that's... You see the difference? They're not great. I don't know why that door is so much more, but like I say, the buckets, they're going to be 15 for one. That's a pretty good number to be looking for time. Not that time's a big problem. I'm not going to take you either for right now. We're just going to keep moseying. I kind of want to get through all of this area before, we're going to have to be careful. Occasionally there's a hacksaw right there, just depending on which table you're on. I just want to get through all this before we have to deal with that. That wool scarf is actually going to be better than the cruddy little hat we have. There's another bucket. If it wasn't so close to the dark time, meaning the sun to go down, I would be cutting up all this stuff. Hand carts, they're kind of cruddy. Let's see what we get over here. There's my sewing kit. Whoop, don't do that. Nice. Flag.
Take it.
I'll take it. We left all of our whetstones in Pleasant Valley. At least I think we left most of them in Pleasant Valley. That's fine. It's a good place for them. We'll be back. Thank you. I know, it's just dragging our feet. It's so terrible. She's hungry. No, don't. Heavy hammer will be up here sometimes as well. Which I think the heavy spawn in this zone is going to be in the lookout, I think. Nothing. Keep walking. We're okay. You're doing fine. We just need to get to the fire barrel. Because I want to make a fire. Again, buckets everywhere. Every one of those buckets is a piece of metal. We need to be going towards the forge with about 20 pieces of metal, I believe is the number I want to do. 20 to 20 some odd pieces. So that we can make all the little parts pieces that we need. Another whetstone. Beautiful. Excellent.
I can use this.
I'm excited about those because if you can make about 20 arrowheads and read, I think it's 2 books, you will start out with Archery 3. Without ever shooting anything. So the books, especially for the archery skill, are very, very powerful. So let's go upstairs. This will probably be one of the last times we're going to be really, really, really heavy like this, so it won't matter too much. I was kind of hoping for a lantern, but, you know, whatever. And as you notice, there's no arrows stuck in the thing. You won't find arrows or bows anywhere in the world in Interloper. Anywhere. So that's just how it's going to be. This is the danger zone. I need to get the heck through here, and we're slow. I'm fine with spending the night down here. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of food. Is there any wood sitting by the barrel? No. Okay, we're going to keep going. Because I want away from all of these things. I was going to say I want to try to make it to the fire barrel. We haven't had an Aurora yet. It'll be just my luck. It'll pop up right when we get here. You cannot cross this line if there's an Aurora. Okay, cool. We're going to get up here. We're going to dump off a bunch of our stuff in the main front section over here. And then we'll loot all this in the morning. Well, I'm going to open these 2 containers over here. These are my normal storage. We'll hang on to it until we get to fire starting 3. We'll always keep tinder around. So, hello game, can I have my stuff back? Alright, so what we're going to start doing is we're going to start putting some of this stuff away. I do not need... That doesn't need to go in there right now. What do I got that I can get rid of for right now? Not a whole lot, actually. Those books we could probably put away. Oh my goodness, at the matches. I didn't realize we had that many matches. Cool, so that combined those up. We'll take those and we'll take these, since we have 3 of them. And then we'll leave those guys to sit right there, so we have plenty of stuff for later. Alrighty, I need to drop some things so that they can cure, so we're going to go bloop, 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 bloop. And then we're going to move over and do these, so bloop, 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 bloop. Those are down. We're going to go outside, make us a fire. Some of the things about it is you really need to maintain and make sure you're doing well to make as many fires outside as possible. So I actually kind of like the spot around the corner right here to make fires because it's somewhat protected from the wind. But we do need to make some water, and I would really love it if you'd let me make it with a stick, please. I'm going to kind of beat on her a little bit more right now.
Come on, little fire. Feels like night is coming.
No kidding, really? I would have loved to have had 2 pots right now, but that's all right. We'll leave that pot right there. You can have this. Go that way. Claimed wood. 1, 2. Couple of sticks. Okay, 2 hours. We'll put that down. And we're just going to make a little bit of water right now. Oh, I know. You're going to be just fine. It's okay. I promise. Water. Cook. Because you're getting ready to go to bed. Oh, I do have some dog food. I'm going to save it. I'm going to eat a couple of these just to get her to stop whining about it. And then I'm going to make some water. And then we will continue. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some water. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to sleep. And then we'll be back. Why? Why is it always like that? Whatever. Okay, fine. We're gonna whatever. We're good. Okay, we need to kind of let this stuff sit. So I am going to gather up the one that is the most. Come on, mouse. It's right there. We're gonna put it up here so we can find it later. And then you guys, we're just going to set you kind of in a line. I usually tend to try to organize things just a little bit just to make things look decent. These two sticks right here will be for a later bow. We will probably be using most of this fairly soon, so I want to do a lot of stuff while we're here. We have a blizzard going on outside, so we're not going to go anywhere right now. We have the entirety of this dam to, or the the whole area around here to be able to find things. So let's see. I'm going to put all of these guts out here. There's going to be another deer hide right here. There's another deer out front from here that we will go look at in just a little bit. I was going to do it last night, but I figured it wouldn't be a great idea. Okay, so I want to find the stuff that I put away. We got the feathers in here. That's perfectly fine. We can't do anything with them right now. Let's do a little walk, see around. This is my favorite spot. We're going to leave these right here. Eventual base will be in this area. So we're going to go ahead and search all of these cabinets and see what we come up with. Cabinets, things, stuff, drawers. We have a nasty storm going on outside, and we need all the goodies that this place is going to offer us, to include any of the random easy scrap metal to find. So, yay! Wow, is it almost dead? I think the light fixtures are pretty good, too, for... Let me see, 8 into 3. That's not terrible. Let's see what we get.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Take some painkillers. Every day of the week we'll take some painkillers. Safe of nothing. I'm right there. 21. 31. Come on. Oh, almost went past it. Cool. Nice. Done. What do we get? Anything good?
This'll come in handy.
For right now, yeah, actually it will. For right now, actually, yes, that will come in handy. Thank you. Awesome. 2 of those are better than nothing. So we'll fix that up. All right, on to the other corner over here, where please, 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 please give me some good stuff. No. Man, I don't know. This playthrough, this run has been rough. Just, I think the game knows me. I think the game knows. Occasionally there can be a piece of clothing right there. Nothing. Okay, fine. Round the corner. There's also all kinds of wood in here, and we can break up all that stuff and make all that stuff into usable stuff because it's stuff, you know, stuff. Nothing. Paint can come over here. It's fine. You will be just fine. We're not that too far away from where we need to go. There's the pretty pictures. Anything in the trash can? Nope. Toilet water. Take it all. I always love this. It's a discussion, and it's always been a kind of a discussion on some of the places that I watch people stream this, where when you're taking the water from the toilet, you're technically taking it from the tank. Where's the tank?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's a pretty good one. The storm is still raging outside, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Yes, please. Awesome. Alright, let's go over here, drop some of this off. We have a lot of water on us now, which is wonderful. Do that again. Do that again. I would love to drop some of it just to get us a little bit lighter. Why are we so stinking? Oh my goodness, we have a lot of cloth. Put 5 of those away. Thank you. I have lots of coal. I have a bunch of books. That's why we're here. We got a bunch of books. We'll just keep one of those on us for the moment. And the hammer can stay. The hacksaw, I think we're going to probably start working our way down the hill from. I do not need all these. That fishing book I may leave in here as well. I don't need it right now. These, for sure, we do not need any of them. And I think, like I said, what I usually tend to do as well. Quit. Don't do that. Did I check this briefcase? No. Okay, there's a stack of papers. What I usually will do is any duplicate stuff that I want to keep around for a long time. So like this right here, that pair of socks. Socks are kind of hard to come by, especially the wool ones, so you tend to keep them instead of tearing them up. I actually want to look at the difference between these two right now. So we're going to wear that, and we're going to drop this. We'll put you over here on the desk, and then let's go upstairs. We're a little bit lighter. We can walk around a little bit quicker now. So we'll go up here. Check all the containers. Actually, let's do it back to front this time. Let's start in the main office. And I am going to start collecting some of the metal that we are going to need to be able to do a few things. If nothing else, we need to be able to start making fishing gear and other stuff as well. So hooks. And I want to be able to repair all of my other stuff. I will collect all of the books that we can get our hands on. And again, at this point, I'm not concerned about food. So I think we're going to start, we're going to work towards well-fed. I would like to come back out of the forge with well-fed. So we're going to try to collect all of the food we possibly can. There are, I don't know, at least a couple of dozen cattails outside of the building here, plus another dead deer. So we're going to go ahead and just do all that. How much are you? 30 minutes. Lamps. Lamps are my favorite thing. Anything for about 1 for 15 is a pretty good number. And what I really love about it even throughout the rest of the game is hanging on to the hacksaw. Because of the fact the hacksaw is repairable for pretty much ever compared to your hatchet and your knife that you will get. Eventually you'll run out of whetstones. Eventually you'll have to start going back to Bleak Inlet to sharpen things or stuff like that. The hacksaws are a valuable tool for an interloper player, because as long as you have scrap metal and as long as you have a toolkit, you can infinitely repair it. And scrap metal is one of those infinitely available things. They spawn for beachcombing. We'll get into the beachcombing eventually too, just so I can show you guys what it looks like. How do you live long periods of time in Interloper? Ash Canyon, the addition of Ash Canyon made it so that we don't necessarily have to look at being a beachcomber all the time and picking up things, because so much stuff can come that direction. But yes, I keep a hacksaw with me around all over the place. I do not scrap them. I keep them. Later on, you'll be cutting these things up. Where are we? Metal shelves. Metal shelves are kind of for the amount of stuff you get from them. Early on, you kind of want to try to just get as much metal as you possibly can from as short amount of period of time as possible, because we're trying to maintain and save calories. Or energy, stamina, whatever you want to do. Okay, cool. Well, let's go downstairs. It sounds like the storm stopped. It's quiet. Okay, cool. I just realized there's a propane tank inside. That's a little bit not safe. Huh. Okay. Alrighty then. Our biggest problem right now is that these are going to be ready to go, and this stuff is going to be ready to go, and we're not going to be able to utilize it because of the fact we're waiting on these to cure and this to cure and all this other kind of stuff to cure up. We can go ahead and go forge, but the thing is all of that has to be ready to go before we can do anything. So, I really wanted that stuff down a little sooner than that, but we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of goofing. The first thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to grab this quality toolbox. I'm going to fix my, where is it? Hacksaw. That'll give me a 25% repair amount on it. And, again, see where we're 25% is the repair that you're going to get every single time. So we're going to save the scrap metal. I try not to waste certain things. Now, we're going to... Oh, actually, no. Let's do this, too, while we're at it. I want to fix you. We'll refuel you. Do a little bit more inventory management. Let's repair this. 52, do it again. $18. Okay, good enough. Now we can put you down. Drop. Hey. We don't need it. Drop it. Thank you. All right. Cool. Let's go outside. We're going to do a little bit more exploring. I don't need all of these cans. I only need one can, so we'll put that right here. I want to leave as much of this stuff behind us as possible. We got a lot of weight that we don't need right now. I want that hammer because it's the only bit of protection that I have from anything. The coal we can probably leave. The scrap metal, I'm going to leave all of that here for right now. I'm going to put the books away too. I want my rocks. Give me my rocks. We'll bring the hammer. I will leave that here. I just want to make sure we're not carrying unnecessary stuff. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go outside over here. Going to eat some of these. And we're going to go see if our little wolf friend that lives around here is currently out and available. Because I may end up doing a little bit more goofing around in this area than I want to right now. So there's a dead carcass for a deer right here that we'll get him eventually. I want to go get all of the, or at least as many of the cattails down here as we can, but I want to make sure that if the wolf is here, that he doesn't bother us. So we're going to go ahead and loot this area right here. And then what I may say we go do is we're going to go into Winding River while we wait on that. It's not Winding River. The ravine while we're waiting on things to cure. Is he here? No? Okay. I want to gather a bunch of food and a bunch of supplies. I don't see him. Is the other saplings here? Yes. Okay. So we're going to loot these buildings, these trailers very quickly. Put your stick rock away. What do we get?
I think I can use this.
Beef jerky. Lovely. Cool. We should be able to find a decent amount of food right here. Should. Nothing. I'm just listening. Want to make sure that if the wolf is here, he's not here right now. And if he is, we're going to run and hide. Again, we're going to go pick up a bunch of food. Hopefully there's some clothing in here. Hey, I'll take a bandage. We'll always take a bandage. I cannot believe we haven't found a stinking pry bar yet. I may have to go over to the logging camp area. No. We are not being lucky on the clothing front. I mean, it is ridiculous. Okay. Let's Crouch. Mystery Lake is being nice right now, so we're going to go down here. Keep our eyes open for a wolf. I really, really should be picking all these rishis, but I think we're just going to deal with it for right now. Grab the sticks and go do the walk up and down the area here. There are just tons of cattails right here. And I think I will keep a few of these since we're getting to that point again. Are you kidding me right now? Mystery Lake, it's beautiful out here. No, 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 no. We don't, really? Seriously? Seriously, game? We'll leave those alone then. We don't need them right now. Just be really careful. Kind of keeping my eyeballs peeled. I want to see, we may have a moose. Kind of hard to tell. We're going to have to go check that little bitty tree out right there. I think there's a moose here. Yes. I mean, he's not here right now, but that's good. That means we'll have a moose spawn right here eventually. That's great. Okay, I'm going to quit at that point. I think we have plenty of the cattail heads. There are a few things over here I want. Yep, that's a moose scraping. Nice. And there's some birch bark. And some birch bark. And a stick. And another piece of birch bark. And a deer. Gonna collect all of this stuff up. 3 deer. Awesome. Go ahead, eat it. And then just listening. I know it's kind of windy and it's kind of hard to hear things right now. We're going to have to make up our minds what we're going to do with this situation. I think my contemplation at this point is I think we're going to go get a flare gun. Which is a little scary because I really need to make sure we have all the food we can possibly have to go get that flare gun. Because if we get stuck in the bottom of the ravine, we're in trouble. So it's kind of the reason why I'm coming out here and doing all this. But for what it's worth, it sounds nasty. It's not all that cold. Yet. Have a drink of water. Oop, 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 oop. Where is it? It's right there. Are we done? Have we gotten them all? I don't think I have. I think there's still a couple of more just hanging out. I mean, while we're at it, we could do a couple of other little things too. Again, I kind of feel like we're a little behind right now, and it's mainly because of the loot table we were handed. I would normally have a lot more stuff down on the ground right now, curing, than where we ended up. Because if I recall correctly, the nearest hacksaw might have if we hadn't gone back to the coal mine, I think the nearest hacksaw would have been in Trappers. So it's going to be in this zone somewhere. It's either going to be in Trappers or it's going to be up in the. Yeah, I walked right by it. There's the moose sign. Beautiful, awesome, cool. All right, did we bring our bedroll? Good, we have our bedroll. Wonderful. I want to go into, and I'm going to do the stupid. We're going to go into Winding River, or not Winding River. I keep saying Winding River. We're going to go into the ravine right now. And see if the rope is in the ravine. Because there's only one weapon outside of a bow and arrow that you get in Loper, and that is the flare pistol. And there is one in the ravine. So since the weather is being kind to us, I'm going to go in here very quickly. And we need to look in two places. If there is not a rope, we know we need to go get a rope. I want to have this before we head to a forge. And the wind is not helping. There's also a bunch of cattails in here, so we're going to go pick them, and we're also going to cut all the sticks down here as well. So I think actually I'm going to go get the sticks first. And that wind is blowing really hard. Cool, thank you. I want some of this. Now, the ravine is a very favorited, almost sacred place when it comes to Loper people. People that like to play Interloper. This is full of healing properties and food and things. There are no predators here. There are, at least 2 deer and several rabbits. And tons and tons and tons of birch bark material. That if you can manage to make it here, you can usually heal up from just about anything. And right now, we're kind of sucking on that. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick all this. We're going to run down here. I really wish the wind would stop. Whoop, I screwed that click up. I want that. All right, let's go see if we got it. Because if we have it, that'd be amazing.
I need to find food.
You have food, shush. I will take that, thank you. Oh. Oh, oh, baby. Hello, Jerry Can. Hello.
This pack is
Ah. That means I don't have to go get one. Amazing. All right, eat something. Eat some of this just so that she's not complaining. We're going to go put that rope up. Awesome. There's another piece of scrap metal. Now, there's like a 50-50 chance you're going to get a rope in this zone to spawn. It'll either be in this train car or at the cave on the other side. Or that train car that we just were in. And in order to get down there, we need to have the thing. So I believe we had to, I forget, when we did the As the Dead Sleep Challenge, I think we had to go get it. I don't remember. It's been a minute. I think we had to go get it. See, if the wind wasn't blowing, it'd be nice out here right now. Come on. I don't know if we're going to be able to get down the rope. I think I'm going to try to do it tonight. We have plenty of coal. We have plenty of sticks. There's dinner at the bottom. If we can get that flare gun. Again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to kill enough time right now so that certain things can... I want to take the whole mess. I want to take all of it. I want to take as many of those sticks as we can. I want to bring a couple of guts with us. I want as much of that stuff as I possibly can because I really do not want to come back to someplace else. I don't want to do it. I want to just go straight down there, get the stuff, straight to the forge, get the stuff, and then come back. Or to go somewhere else for that matter. Maybe at that point we'll go to our one of my other favorite areas, which is Broken Railroad. We may end up just forging in Broken Railroad. I keep saying I want to forge in the muskeg, but if we can manage to get most of this stuff sorted out so that we're not too tired, let's fill that. Oh my goodness, that thing is almost full. Wow, no wonder it's so heavy. We'll leave you right here, sir. I am going to leave that right here. And we're going to go down. Yeah, we're going to go down. I'm going to leave this stuff here too. We don't need those. We don't need... I need the pot. I do want that. I think we're okay. Oh my goodness. 2.5 pounds of that stuff. Holy cow. Drop. Now we'll take that many. We have a book. We have all the stuff. Let's go get us a flare pistol and a stem. Yes, it's cold. It got cold all of a sudden. That's wonderful. Come on down. We have plenty of materials. We have plenty of stuff. We'll be able to make this work. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was not expecting to come over here and do this right off the bat, but we're going to go ahead and get it over with. Oh, you're going to rest as soon as we can get to the other cave. That's fine. You're good. You're good to go. You're great. Everything's wonderful. Might even spend a little bit of time cooking down here. We're going to pick these. If I really feel silly, we can go into Bleak Inlet in the top of it and go get all of the cattails that are in the top of that too. But in this train car will be a emergency flare pistol with 4 shots. 4 shots. And you can keep your guns. And the most important thing, of course, is an emergency stim. Which, I was really contemplating using that when that wolf attacked us the other day, one of the stems that we did pick up. However, I had the common sense enough to get out of there quickly and get back into the building. He didn't take us down far enough that I would have needed to say we needed the flare, but he got us pretty good. There was not a piece of coal down here. Interesting. So, cool. Let's go ahead and collect up all the cattails that are right here. Yeah, she's gonna make all kinds of whiny noises now. Because the weather and it's in and out right now. The temperature's gonna be in and out. I think the wind stopped. Maybe. Reload that puppy. Yay!
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit. It's dusk.
Where's the rabbit? I'm gonna shoot him. Not. Alright, I want to do this to there. Now, there's a deer right here we can eat. We probably will. I'm kind of hoping that the rabbits are out. But I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. There should be two.
It's too cold to think.
I know it's kind of dark. Oh, you kidding me? Come here, dude. Sorry, I really am, but I need you. Where's your friend?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're gonna carry everything I tell you to carry. Shush. Where's the last one? It's starting to get dark and it's hard to see.
If I don't warm up soon.
Sticks. Okay, I think we're going to go inside and go ahead and just get ready for the evening. I will gut this rabbit. Once again, she's tired, so that's fine. We're going to put this down right about there, and I'm going to sit on it. We're going to have to make some water. That's not awesome. Okay, cool. Let's find the spot then. We got lots of matches now. I don't feel so bad about using a match. Right there. Somewhere about right. Come on, give me my thing back. Right there? Yeah. Do it again. Light fire. Cattail head book. We'll try a stick first. We need to make some water. We need to cook a rabbit. And if I really feel like it, I'll go outside and harvest that deer.
Perfect.
Make water. Go ahead. Make some more water. Go ahead. Mr. Rabbit. You are dinner.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
How bad are we? No, no tool. We don't need to use a tool. Although, again, like I said, that tool is cheap to repair. So that's awesome. Thank you. We'll just move you out of the way. Carcass harvesting 2. Wonderful. Let's see. That's the 500 piece. This has 8 more minutes. So harvest the guts. Keep an eye on that number.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Should be able to do it. Yeah, got it. Sweet. Eat it. Cook this one. That'll take 18 minutes. We'll just go ahead and pass time on that. Add a little bit of fuel.
I can eat a horse.
Well, that's a rabbit. Does that count? I wonder what the weather's like out there right now. How tired are we? It's the middle of the night. You know what? I think we... Oh, it's in Aurora. Yeah. We're going to spend a little bit of time. We're going to be a little bit mean right now. Again, what I'm going to do with a lot of these, we'll harvest this in a second. I don't want to harvest it right now. Back, drop, get, go, put down, drop, 1, 2, 3. I should have put that stuff down. I've got to get remembering better at being that kind of thing. You're done. Good. We're going to pick that up. I'm going to take this torch out here. I'm going to drink some water. Because, again, I want as many of these deer skins and rabbit skins and skins that we can possibly get on all of this stuff, because all of these animals that are around here will help us get better as we go along. Basically, what I want to do is I want to go to a forge, and then I want to come right back to this general area and either make our bow and arrow or do all of the things. So I want to be able to immediately craft clothing. So rabbit hats, rabbit gloves, the boots, and the pants. We can do those right off the bat. We'll get so much better. Come on, make a fire. And I want the skin and everything off of this guy as well. Come on. Nice. Awesome. Put the torch out.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
She's tired. We'll put a piece of coal on it. And then we're going to cut this guy up. And that will make sure we get through the night. The other beautiful thing about having an Aurora, holy cow, that guy had a lot of food on him, is that it's usually not going to be as cold either.
Oh, think about his food.
You want food, huh? Well, there's a steak. There's a steak. And then this can get cooked. That'll take 12 minutes. That is going to take 40 minutes for me to get done with. So we'll just go ahead and add a little bit of fuel to you. About 50 minutes. Cook this. Eat it. 40 minutes. How much fire do we have? I am going to put you down, and you're going to cook that much water. Yep, that should be about right. Go ahead, peel that off. And take a torch. Done. Pick it up. Go back inside. Drop all this stuff off. And sleep. Well, we have to take care of that guy. All right. 1, 1, 2. Torch, you can just go over there for now. Finish this rabbit. I love how even on a rabbit, it takes 40 minutes to pull a skin off of a rabbit. It takes 40 minutes to pull a skin off of a rabbit, but it takes 40 minutes to peel the skin off of anything. Whatever. Sleep. It is 40 degrees right now. It is the end of the night. We're going to sleep for 6 hours. That should bring us to about right there where it might start getting cold. As long as we don't have a blizzard. Oh, God. As long as we don't have a blizzard, and he wakes up to that. Pick it up. We're not going anywhere. I'm glad we have enough firewood. We're going to make a fire. We're going to warm back up. Thank you. Yeah, I built that fire in the wrong spot, didn't I? Crap. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, we'll put all those on there. We'll put 2 pieces of coal on you. And we're going to go ahead and just sleep for all of that. Somewhere. Right there. Now, I don't want to be that far away from it. Let's bring it back here. Stand up. Right there. Okay. Got a good fire going. I am going to do the dumb, which is we've got a fire. Again, we had to waste it, so we're going to go ahead and sleep for 2 hours. Thank you. Cook. We'll put another piece of coal on it. Gonna sleep again for 2 hours. Get up. Awesome. Take the water. All right, so where are we? What are we going to do? We're going to leave some of this water here. Again, this is another one of those spots where I will eventually come back through here because we will probably try to go to Bleak Inlet for a little while. Not a lot, but for a little. So this is a kind of a base camp in between those 2 areas. I do want my can. I do want my cooking pot. I wasted a bunch of coal on that fire. I might just go ahead and sleep for another couple of hours. Since there's no point in wasting that fire. We have plenty of water. We don't need to make any more. Get up. Awesome. Okay. We're going to go ahead and gather all of this stuff up and take it with us. If we can get up the rope with it, that is. Cool. Alrighty then. Drink some water. Probably should have warmed up a tea, but whatever. We'll be okay. So we have plenty of water. Yeah, we're going to leave a little bit of this. Actually, yeah. Nah, we'll bring it. We're okay. We're fine. We're going to bring these pelts and these skins out of this hole. The skins, pelts, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to bring anything else with us. Let's get out of the ravine, get up to the safety of one of the other caves so we can dump this stuff off, and then I think we'll call the episode. It's a nice, bright, sunshiny day. We might just push on into the dam. You have to be kind of careful and you have to be kind of prepared when you come down here to get that pistol. Because if you're not careful and you're not prepared, you will die down here. I'm really surprised we didn't find any coal. And again, I'm glad we had all the coal we had. I'm glad we had all that firewood. I'm glad I had all that stuff because that means we could stay down here. If you come this direction and you're as tired as we were, you want to make sure you're prepared. I don't see anything other than feathers. We'll pick up feathers. All right, back out. Halfway point, we're just going to keep rolling. She'll make it. Come on. You're almost there. Just get over the top. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Pick all this stuff up. I'm actually kind of glad to have that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Buddy, I think I'm going to leave you for right now. I think we're just going to go ahead and pick a few things up. I want that guy. How about that for a bounce shot? Sorry, I am so sorry. I hate this. God, I hate this. Ugh. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here because it looks like the weather wants to be silly again. Thank you. We're going to pick up all the sticks and we're going to go to the where I consider the base camp to be for this area. We're going to drop these pelts down, all these parts to dry, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back over there and harvest that deer and clean up this area a little bit, but we'll do that in between episodes. So I just want you guys to see where this cave is if you don't know where this cave is. We'll get all the sticks, because I feel like I have another storm coming. Come on, let's go. I know the wind's blowing in your face. It's ridiculous. Go to the wall. There we go. Now we can walk. We're gonna get the other deer is the other question. No. That's no fun. Sometimes there's a deer right here, and there's also no saplings. All right, cool. Well, we are into the cave with the piece of wood. This is going to be base camp for a little bit. We're probably going to try to gather all the stuff up in this general area so that I can get it kind of ready to go. Again, I want to collect as much of these hides and as much of this other stuff as we possibly can, because it's important to our later on interloper game or game survival. Get it out of your mouth. Let's go. Okay. I guess, like I said, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get based up. I'm going to harvest this rabbit. I'm going to go get that other deer and bring it back in here. And we will be calling this episode, I believe, probably right here for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.